Hi, how's it going, guys? Doing another video for you today. I'm just about to head out to a local bar that I like with a friend. We're gonna go see some music. His uncle, or his grandfather rather, sorry. His grandfather plays in a polka band. It's a German club, so got the shirt out tonight. But real quick, since I'm going out, I thought it would be a good opportunity to show you guys what I do when I'm trying to style my beard when I'm going out. I'm not going to do a super detailed thing like I would be, like obviously when I go to formal occasions like a wedding or whatever, I'd take a lot more time. But this is just going to be like a typical thing I do like on a night out. I just got out of the shower a little bit ago, so we're going to style and condition here at the same time just for kind of a casual night out. What I have here is Beard Brand's Blank Slate Utility Balm. And so what we're going to do is I usually get about, for me, I have a very big bushy beard, so I use maybe a little bit more product than some people. But, about a fingertip amount, as you see right there, generous fingertip amount. Obviously, I'm going to here quick get it in between the hands, really kind of melt it in, right? The hair's still a little wet from the shower, so it's going to be more receptive to the oils and everything else. So we're just going to do what I do, which is I try to make sure I work it in under the beard. The big place I generally tend to get like beard, what people call the beard itch is right here under my chin, but above my Adam's apple, kind of like right on the underneath of my jawline. Is usually where it's the worst for me. So I try to make sure to really get everything in there, and I really try to work the balm all the way down to the skin, right? Do a little bit of, settling the hair too as I'm working the balm down through. Try to get my mustache a little bit here, right? So we're getting all the parts of the beard. Sometimes what I try to do is get some on the tips there on the ends. I kind of almost hold it like a ponytail and just smooth on the ends. So here we are. It's already looking better, as you can probably see just from that alone. So what we're going to do now is, what I like to do is now sometimes on a normal night I would just take this brush that I use and brush everything down through. But what we're going to do today is we're going to add a little bit of something. Since I'm, going to a nicer bar, I'm going to actually add a blow dryer. And this is going to be for some of you curly bearded guys like me who wish you could do a little bit extra to tame that stuff. So I'm just going to, originally this was just going to be a beard styling video. I'm going to give a bonus curly beard video for you curly bearded guys out there, since I know there are tons of us. And so here we are. We got, just a standard little hair dryer. I think this is like a Conair. It's not anything big. It's got a little, air disbursement attachment. It's not a fancy hair dryer. It's probably something you could buy at any Walmart or Target or anything like that. So don't be freaked out if you don't have like a top of the line, ionized, hair dryer, like some of the other guys use in their videos, that if you've seen any. I have heard that the ionized ones are the best ones to use. It's just if you're on a budget, regular hair dryer will work. I always recommend using a balm or an oil before that to kind of protect the hair so you're not just immediately drying it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the dryer hair. This is the highest heat level. I use this on my head when I go to slick back my hair. We're not going to use it on the beard because that'll be too hot. We're going to move it here to medium length, or medium heat here rather. And so here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna basically comb the beard like you would a little bit, except for we're gonna add the dryer down, like this, to give it a little bit of extra smoothing action. So let's do it right now. I do extra for me, again, because got the big curly beard, as you guys can see. The brush will probably just work fine for some of you guys that have just the straighter beards that, you know, hang kind of, you know, loose, like, you know, head hair or like a curtain, however you want to phrase it. But obviously, as you can see, especially for me right now, the beard's a little long. I haven't gotten a trim in quite a few months. You know, it poofs out to the sides. I tell people I kind of got that afro beard, or, you know, if you guys ever seen that claymation Rudolph movie from your childhood, some of you, right? Yukon Cornelius! I kind of got that going on with the curly, flowy stash and the huge, you know, puffing out on the sides to combat that a little bit, because especially sometimes it touches my ears. I don't like that. I have a boar bristle brush here. This one is currently one that I got from, I believe, Texas Beard Company. But I own a couple boar bristle brushes. I bought one from Beard Brand, or not Beard Brand, sorry. I use a lot of Beard Brand products though. I recommend them. But the other boar bristle brush I own, I bought from the Beard Baron. See if I can put some links down to some things in the videos, show you guys some of the stuff that I use. You know, I'll put a link for the balm in there. But here we go. What I'll do is I'll take the brush down the sides and help kind of flatten it out and kind of almost make it, you know, a little bit more close to my face. Get rid of some of the puffiness. And I'll do it with the stash too to kind of straighten the stash squiggles out. When you have a really large stash, it can be a problem. So again, medium heat. Let's go ahead. Now, as you can see, it even looks, you know, looks a little bit better. It's a little bit closer to my face, not quite as puffy now. Obviously, when you get a really curly beard, you know, there's only so much you can do, you know, without, like, you know, I've seen some crazy videos where guys use, like, a mini straightening iron and all kinds of stuff. I'm not really about that, and I think for me, a straightening iron would be too damaging to the hair. I'm not really looking to do that. Still have a little bit of balm on my hands, so sometimes I try to extra smooth it out after I, you know, I don't wash my hands in between applying the product and then using the hair dryer and stuff. Because sometimes what I like to do is I like to, you know, sometimes depending on how the blow drying goes, you know, you can cause a few flyaways here and there. So I like to have a little extra balm on my hands to just smooth it out a little bit more. And that's pretty much it. You know, you got the, as you can see, this looks way less, you know, puffy and out to the sides and way less frizzy and wild than when we started here. It's only taken a couple minutes. Last but not least, this is an additional thing, a bonus. You don't have to do this. But in a lot of other videos I've seen and something I've tried doing is, in order to kind of lock the hair in place, obviously the utility balm from Beard Brand I'm using is just a very light hold balm. It's not like a styling balm. It's not going to provide maximum hold. I'm having a more casual night, so I'm not feeling like I need the maximum hold. So, you know, and the other thing is, you guys might have noticed I didn't use the hairdryer in the middle of the beard there when I did the brush. The issue I have with that is sometimes the chin hair ends up being longer than the neck hair. So I leave a little bit of that wave in the middle. I don't always straighten it out. That's something where if I had a lot more time and I was doing a lot more formal occasion and I really was taking a really long time to straighten out my beard and make it look perfect, I would do. But you can, what you can do is, if you want to lock the hair in place, we put it on cold, right? And we just do a quick run through. And that's it right there. So, you know, just a little extra to lock it in place. If you guys like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Going to be getting a beard trim in the next couple days here, seeing if I can get a video up of that on there for you. Have a good one, guys.